I'm Sharkscoops, and I'm going to go over some of the text and glitches that are used in Abiotic Factor speedruns. I wanted to make a quick video that would get all these in one place, both for future reference and for anyone who wants to start running this. First and foremost, before anything else, you're going to want to go to your settings, accessibility, and turn on shorter hold interaction. It saves a lot of time throughout the run, and it's just free time saves. So the first major tech I'm going to go over is item swapping. This is basically when you activate one item on your hotbar and then swap on and off it really quick to cancel the animation. You can actually automate this in your controls if you simply bind next hotbar and previous hotbar both to the button you want to use to activate the item. So every time I press left mouse button, it auto-cancels the animation for the screwdriver. So there's a rhythm I can use to quickly. This speeds up construction a whole lot, saves a lot of time during the run, and it also works on weapons. With the right rhythm, you can swing a weapon way faster than you normally could. So for the case of the current run, I definitely recommend just binding this to left mouse button, although if you use your primary fire for this, you could no longer use things like the personal teleporter, because it will auto-animation cancel it and stop the actual teleportation. So you might want to use a different button if you're going to end up using items like that. Related to item swapping is weapon swapping, where you attack with one weapon and swap to another weapon. This has slightly different properties instead of just animation canceling, in that it uses the attack of the first weapon with the stats of the second weapon. So if I look here, the knife has 3 damage, which is basically nothing. This desk leg has 7, so I could use a knife attack, attack pretty quickly, and get 7 damage out of it. Also, it allows you to use things like guns, where this sniper rifle has 105 damage. Normally, I can't fire this. I don't have the stats for it. I don't have the equipment for it. However, if I use a knife attack, swap to the rifle, it will swing the rifle like a knife and do 105 damage. So using this, especially useful for speedruns, we can get a lot more damage out of weapons without having to craft. Where I can just use this knife, swap back and forth, and kill enemies that would be a massive pain otherwise. So another major glitch is item dropping, which we can use to place an item where it normally wouldn't be allowed by the game. So if I wanted to place a couch here, for instance, or more usably up against this door. All you need is one item that can go in that location, and then the item you want to drop. There was a discovery recently on the Abiotic Factor speedrunning Discord that this actually can be done extremely consistently, and you don't need to lower the FPS to get frame perfect inputs. All you need to do is bind a hotbar slot to a button you want to use, and then also bind that button to fire. So basically, I have a hotbar slot that just swaps to my third hotbar and fires at the same time. And then using that, you can have your one item that can go here. You put your other item in the hotbar slot you have a button to fire on, and you sprint and press the hotbar slot and button combo. What this does is it attempts to place this item while sprinting, fails, swaps to the hotbar, places this one in the same frame, and which drops it at your feet, and it's buildable. So another technique that you can use in order to manipulate enemy drops for things like the Wessex rifle, which is extremely annoying to get first try in a run, is save reloading. You can just kill the enemy once. He likely will not drop the sniper. And then you quickly leave the game, load the game, And when you do that, you should be somewhere nearby, and the enemy will respawn immediately. And you can repeat this until you eventually get what you want. Wow, did I just get 2 sniper? Why can't I get this on runs? Anyway, you can repeat this, and then for a minor time loss, you can save a run that doesn't get the sniper first try, or some other item in the future, possibly. You can also use save reloading to clear any ailments you have, so here I can simply leave the game. Load it up again. And I'm good at it. So now I'm just going to go over just a minor attack just for avoiding fall damage. Office chairs are some of our best friends on this run. You don't take any fall damage while you're sliding around in one of the office chairs. Among their many uses, office chairs can also be used to clip vertically, because when you get in an office chair and exit from it, you'll notice that I kind of drop onto the ground, which is because you exit from an office chair slightly into the air. So if I place one up here by the ceiling, if I get into it and then stand up, I stand up above it in the ceiling. Now, when you're clipped like this, you don't want to crouch, you want to jump first, which will actually place you on the top of whatever object you're like partially clipped into, then you can crouch afterwards. And so here I am, just clipped out of bounds. I don't think this is actually a terribly useful place to clip out. But you can use office chairs to do that. So not only can you use chairs to clip upwards, you can also use them to clip downwards with chair offsets. You just need to find a ledge, place the chair close to the edge as you can, and then while walking towards the chair, you sit in it and continue walking forwards. If you do this, the chair will fall off the ledge while you're in it, and your viewport, where your eyes are, will be displaced downwards about the same distance as you fell.
Come here, mate.
So if you fall further, you go further downwards. And you're still sitting in the chair, and the chair's collision is still up there, so you can still slide the chair around on the floor above you. So I know the stairs are over here, so I can actually slide the chair up the stairs, and now I am down here beneath the upper floor, but the chair is still up there, so I can slide it around the upper floor, find a place that I want to clip into below that, possibly. Maybe over here. And now the chair and I am behind this door here. And chair offsets can be used to go pretty far downwards too. For example, say we just want to get to reactor entrance, we don't care about doing the quest beforehand at all anymore. You can place a chair on this railing here, offset down to here, grab the chair again, run on over to here. You can use the chair itself again to avoid fall damage. And then hop in the water over here and slowly make your way down here. And then you can use any furniture that you manage to bring. I think a desk should do it. Probably. To get enough height to do another chair offset. And then you're down a reactor entrance. So yeah, office chairs are always good to have around. Cannot go wrong with them. You can clip upwards, you can clip downwards, you can avoid fall damage. If you shift click items in your inventory, it automatically performs the most relevant action for them. So for many things, it moves them to your hotbar or off your hotbar, but for anything equipable, it equips or unequips it. You can use this in conjunction with the jetpack in order to quickly remove and add the and re-equip the jetpack, which actually resets the jetpack's heat gauge every time. And so if you're quick enough with this, you have infinite flight with the jetpack. At least as long as you have the charge. You can even save from the drop like that. You can keep it going for quite a while, as long as you're quick enough.